Stacked timelines in DaVinci Resolve. Oh my goodness. When I used Final Cut Pro, I used to pray that they would create a feature like this, and here it is in DaVinci Resolve. I edit podcasts, and often there's lots of assets that you want to use on a regular basis. So you need some way of creating some kind of templates. Now, DaVinci Resolve has a feature called Power Bins, which is amazing. However, the trouble with Power Bins is that you can't put compound clips into Power Bins. So you often end up having to go back to one of the previous projects and then copying it from there and then pasting it onto your new timeline. Well, Stacked Timelines lets you just drag and drop from the timeline above, and let me just show you. Okay, so in DaVinci Resolve, you need to head to your edit page once you've done your first cut. So this is kind of my first multicam edit that I've created. I've mastered the sound, and this is now ready to add assets, titles, logos, all of those sorts of things. Now, the first thing you need to do is make sure that you've got Stacked Timelines switched on. So go over here to Timeline View Options, and then it's Timeline View Options, the first one here, and this is Stacked Timelines. Select that. And then you just see there's a slight change, and I'll show you what happened here. We've now got tabs along here with different timelines open. So yeah, you could go into here and open an episode, which is this one here, and this is my previous, and copy assets over. However, we want to stack the timeline. So let's just close this one that I've just opened, and we're going to go over to this side here, and you want to select this little tool here. Now what this does, it creates another layer or another timeline below the one that you were currently working on. And then you just need to click on this little down arrow and select the timeline you want. And this 2.0 is the file that I'm looking for. And here, I'm just going to make these smaller, is all my assets that I created for this episode. So now you've got your timeline stacked one on top of each other. Now it's just simply a case of dragging and dropping. So this is one of the titles. You can see this is the layout that I've got set up for this episode. And I just need to simply just drag this over and just plop it here. In fact, I don't even need to do that. All I need to do is select all of these top three assets, and I'm going to just drag those up, and then I'm going to just pop them above here like that. And this is a call to action. This is a reference to the show notes. I just need to drag again and drag that up here, and same goes for any other assets I've got here. I can simply just drag these and then just bring them all up here, and they're in my new episode. This is a game changer.